Welcome to another episode of Stunna Studios. Thank you all for the wait. I know it's been a while, but I got a hot one in front of you right now. I got one of the hottest in Atlanta.
What up with you, man? HotHead Relentless.
You heavy.
HotHead Relentless, buddy. What it do?
Yes, sir. So how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for a long time, since about 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the studio. So, my older relatives and shit, they made music. So, being a 9-year-old kid, I grew up watching them record their albums. So, we from Tennessee, we like to get crunk, we like to get buck. So like the vibes was always crunk. It was always buck and as a 9-year-old kid, like I'm heavily influenced by my older relatives behind the music. So when they was in their element with the music, it definitely influenced my character right now and how I approach music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, since about 9 years old, like I've been recording since 9 years old, like not just writing raps and playing with it. Like
that's
nah,
crazy.
I've been legitimately recording since 9 years
That's
old.
crazy.
Yeah.
Does your voice sound hella different now from what it did when you were 9?
Yeah, majorly. Like
I feel that.
I didn't change a few names and everything.
What was
Like
your first name?
man, when I first
Yeah,
came,
what was it?
nah, I mean, luckily I didn't go through the silly name phase. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't Lil Shrimp or what I'm saying. No animal name or nothing like that. But now my first name was Paper Chaser, Paypachasa, Paper Chaser. And we gonna put up a picture of me when I was about 12 years old.
Okay.
I had the spray paint Paper Chaser shirt on. I had the money. Like I was like that then. So like you could definitely see the evolution.
I
But
see.
I've always been me.
hmm
You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect that. I think it's good to always be yourself and never change for anybody.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like people make it hard. They make it seem like it's hard to be themselves.
No, yeah, that should be the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Once you find out who you are.
Right.
So what's the difference like between Tennessee and Atlanta?
The difference is the speed. Like Tennessee is more conventional. Like I'm from Nashville, Cashville, Tennessee. So, like you got Memphis, then you got Nashville, Tennessee. So even those two cities, like what I say is like it's the same difference. It's different in some ways, but it's still Tennessee, so it's the same in some ways. So the difference between Tennessee and Atlanta or Georgia, I would say, is just the speed. Like Tennessee, just more conventional. Georgia, Atlanta is more, like let's say we're using it like Madden terms or something, like more like simulation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
things move a little faster versus Tennessee. It's not really like that. But that's really why I moved. Though. That's why I feel like I need to be somewhere that wasn't as conventional.
Yeah. You
Like
needed that change.
yeah, I need efficiency right
Okay.
now. You know what I'm
I
saying? So
understand that, yeah.
that's why I'm at now.
I feel like that's why I moved to Atlanta too.
Yeah, where you from?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Like Baltimore, like what?
Nah, like 20 minutes from Baltimore.
Okay.
But like it's considered the DMV.
Okay, I heard of
Yeah,
it.
you heard it. See,
I heard of it. Yeah.
So, okay.
Shout out to Maryland.
Yeah, see, there you go. Shout out Nashville.
Yeah. I'll
So, what message do you try to portray through your music?
It's a good question. Cause everybody don't got a message. Or like they don't they don't understand that they're sending a message. I would say it like that. Like they don't understand what they're saying influences people. Like it don't matter the higher up level you are, the more people you influence. But
Right.
just because you're low doesn't mean at least one person didn't get influenced. You see what I'm saying? So like music is a vibration.
Yep.
It's a sound
Yeah.
vibration. So like when music is played, it gravitates to your ear. So you don't have no choice but to hear it. Like I press a button and they start playing music, everybody in this room ain't gonna have no choice but to hear it.
Yep.
And depending on the vibration, you're gonna take something from it unconscious. Like, you ever listen to a song at nighttime and then you might have woke up singing it the next day or go to sleep and it's stuck in your head. Like that's what that is. Like it's because it's a vibration that you don't have no choice but to receive if you stepping into it. Like you might walk into the club and your favorite song might be playing or might not be playing.
Right.
That's not really your decision.
No, and you
know what
gotta
I'm
listen to
saying?
it regardless.
Right. So that's the thing about music. So even when you're talking about my message, you're talking to an artist right now that I understand that, and I've always looked at myself, give myself as I'm me, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like when I watch my videos or when I look back at what I've done, I look at it from like a third person sense. Like, let's say I'm watching my video right now, I'm like, man, HotHead Relentless. Like, he got it.
Yeah.
He got what it takes. And I feel like that helps me stay grounded because like I'm not a bragger type of person. Like, to be honest with you, and I'm saying this from a third person standpoint, like I got them hits. I got them. That's why I don't even call my music songs. I call them records because the reason why I call them records is because records are gonna be around and be played for years and years. Like Stevie Wonder made records. Ray Charles made records. Like even to these days, like Chris Brown, like the songs that come from these artists are records versus like a lot of this throwaway music, they're not records. Those are songs. Anybody can make a song. Anybody can't make a record.
That was a gem right there. You just gave free game right there.
Facts.
That was straight facts right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay. So, speaking of that, what type of vibe would you say your records are? Like when's the time they should listen to you? When they're going through something, when they're turning the club, when they have stuff to relate to. I know you're gonna say all of it, but, but like what's like the specific vibe you would say you try to give off?
I mean, my my music didn't evolve over the years, like because of course my name is HotHead Relentless. So before the Relentless came about, it was just HotHead. So when I was on that tip, especially like how I introduced my name and stuff, like when I was younger, I was more on the crunk violence, like, you know what I'm saying, head knocking and influencing people to do more low vibrational activities. You know what I'm saying? But as I evolved, I found myself making less of them songs. I can make any type of song. I can make the crunk music all day. I can, bro. The influence that I can have through music, I can make people do anything I want them to do. To be honest with you, so what I want people to do with my music is feel it. I want them to feel it. My music gonna give you a feeling. So that's more the intention. The intention, you can listen to me. I got songs you can listen to me when you wake up. I got songs you can there's like alarm clock music. Like this gonna get you up and get your day started. Like the bop to this is going like, all right, let me do what let me get up and clean up. Let me wash the dishes. Let me get my day going. Let me brush my teeth. Let me like I got this shit that's going it ain't. I don't got music doing too much, and it's like it's too early for this. Like nah, like I got flowetry in my music to where like any time of the day it's gonna get you there. Like I got songs like Ghetto Angels. Like anytime somebody pass, go listen to that. It's gonna get you through that. It's gonna when I make pain music, I want people to cry. When I make club music, I want people to get hype. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not just doing this shit to be doing this shit. I don't have no. I personally don't have a choice but to make music. Like I'm more so in autopilot with this shit. I don't. I'm not controlling this shit. You hear me? Like the universe got me right here doing this shit. So I understand what the results can be from my music. Yeah, you gonna get that feeling. You going when you're going through pain, you gonna feel that when we hype. If we turned up, you gonna feel that. You gonna feel that. Yeah, that's what I can tell you.
So, what would you say is your best song? I know that's a hard question.
Mm,
I know it's a hard question, but if you were sitting in front of somebody that was a major label and they were going to give you 30 million if they liked the song, what song would you play?
I got. I mean, at this point, on this
Like
day
right
of
now.
the interview, of course, I'm gonna be putting out more music than I got out right now. But for at this time stamp, for what I got out right now, I probably would say, um, Real Recognize Real or Ghetto Angels. Um, I feel like those are the
Those two.
broad.
All
Those are
right.
the ones that
So,
like anybody can.
so
They can
now,
reach anybody.
now I'm going to ask you a harder question. Choose between those two.
Ah, ah, ooh.
One song, 30 million's in front of you.
I'm gonna go Real Recognize Real,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say personally, I like Ghetto Angels more, but Real Recognize Real is see Ghetto Angels, and I could really go deeper on some of the type of terminology that's used in a song that can bring the value down of it. But even it being called Ghetto Angels, like they already take some people out that might not understand it because it's ghetto. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, it's gonna be people that I wouldn't think feel that that's gonna feel that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say out of those two, Real Recognize Real would probably be a little bit more marketable. So yeah, I would say Real Recognize Real.
Okay.
But Real Recognize Real is a hit.
It's a
Like
record.
it's a record.
There we go.
That's a record.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a record.
We're,
For
we're
sure.
going to play it for the people.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's one thing about my music. Like I got some music I feel like people need to hear it. Like I'm feeling a void in what's needed right now, and that's feeling. It ain't too many artists that got that feeling.
I feel like an artist mindset should be I would be doing the people a disservice if I didn't put this song out. You see
Facts.
what I'm saying? Like I like this is I have such a message I want to say that this needs to be out. People need to hear this.
Right, right,
And I feel like if that's not how you feel, then you shouldn't be putting it out.
right, right. But that's you can only expect that type of mindset from genuine artists.
Yeah.
So once you filter out all the people who just rap, it ain't gonna be too many people left.
Hmm.
Ain't gonna be too many in that water right there.
So here's what I want to leave you with. If you were to say something to your fans, supporters, or anybody who's trying to come up, what would you say to them?
I would say be real with yourself. Write down your strengths and your weaknesses. And you ain't gotta show nobody. Just be honest with yourself and understand if you're really capable or you need to be doing something else. Like just in a music standpoint, like there's not just artists. You got engineers, you got cameramen, you got live sound, you got there's so many different roles in music. Like everybody doesn't have to be the artist. And like I feel like it's so many it's the pool is oversaturated with these people who not really artists. They just
Bullshit.
you can it's $35 an hour for the studio. The cameraman want $400 for the video. There's no certification for this shit. You just pay the money and they gonna let you record. You pay the money and they gonna record you on doing the video. And it's like it's so many people who understand that it doesn't take no certification for it. They just playing with the shit.
Right.
And it make it harder for artists like me who ain't doing no playing. So I would say like be real with yourself, be honest with yourself. If you're not dedicated to this shit, if you don't want it, if this ain't in you, understand that early so you don't waste a lot of time bullshitting with yourself. You know what I'm saying? To be an engineer, we'll just put it like that. But you wasted years of your life trying to rap when you could have been learning how to engineer, and now you 37 years old and you didn't make it, and now you don't know what you want to do with
Just
yourself.
behind now.
So like, but that comes from being real with yourself. So be real with yourself, be honest with yourself. And if you do got it, be relentless.
There you go. There the name coming. That was hard right there. That was hard right there.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
That was hard right there.
Relentless.
One thing about me is I ain't never gonna quit. It ain't no slowing me down. You're not gonna slow me down. I promise. I promise you, you're not gonna slow me down. So shit, you might as well hop in the race. And when I say race, I don't compete with nobody. I don't compare with anybody. I'm saying like get in the water with me. Cause like I'm on go. Straight up.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
You a person that I think everybody should hear. Or everybody should just have a conversation with you. It's just eye opening the way you see the music and the stuff you gotta say. So I wanna say thank you for giving me the opportunity.
I appreciate it, man.
HotHead Relentless. Y'all check them out. Out everywhere.
On all platforms.
All platforms.
Wherever
Check
they
out
playing
HotHead
music.
Relentless, man.
Yeah, man.
If you want to hear
Wherever they
a
playing
new dope artist, HotHead Relentless.
real, it ain't gonna be long. It ain't gonna be long either. Like, don't let the social media numbers fool you because to be honest with you, I I'm I have trouble posting. Like I'm not a social media savvy
Right.
artist. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I got real life motion. Like if you pull up with me to the club, you didn't see me perform before.
Oh, yeah.
Like people know me for that song in real life. People hop out.
The DJ played it before you even said anything.
Right. Like people know me in real life. I'm just having trouble transitioning real life to the digital part of it. So
And that's important though.
it is.
That's where it is now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even though it's hard and it's annoying, it's like either adapt.
gotta do it.
You know what I mean? There's no.
I'm gonna get there though. I'm trying to stay consistent with posting, trying to learn how to make new content and stuff like that. So I promise I'm gonna get better with that, y'all. I got you.
Okay. Is there anything new coming out?
Man, I'm like I said, like I'm in school right now for engineering. So like, I've been engineering my own music. My new album right now that it'll be out beginning of 2024. It's gonna be one of the greatest albums of all time.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm saying that because, man, it got some real impactful records on there.
I can't wait to hear that.
Like, I just give you a couple. Like, I got a song called "Still Hurting from Childhood." Like, you see where the reach is gonna be
Yeah,
from that.
yeah.
You see what I'm
You will
saying?
you will bring out everything you got right there. That's the
Yeah.
pain all the way back from then.
Right.
Yeah, so I see what
And
you.
even in my when I tell you like how I want people to feel, like
Mhm.
if you when you feel that record, like cry, get
He
that
said,
out.
"Cry."
Yeah, get that out. Like if you hurting, like get that hurt out to that.
Yeah.
You know, I got songs like all the heartache, all the headache, but all that was yesterday. Like I'm starting a new day. Like that's a hook of one of my songs. Like I'm trying to get people up that mountain over that hump. So like that's where I'm coming from with it. So my new album, I promise, is gonna be one of the greatest albums of all time.
Do you have a name for it yet? You don't even give up. We don't got to do all that.
You know what though? I'm gonna be honest with you. I I've been thinking about naming it the resuscitation because I'm finna bring it back.
I see what you said.
I'm finna bring that feeling back.
I see what you said.
The feeling of the music that is gonna stay with you for a lifetime. Like this ain't that microwave shit. This shit gotta be prepped and it gotta be it's a lot to go into each song. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring back that feeling. Yeah.
Okay.
The resuscitation.
Resuscitation. Summer 2024. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm scared, honestly. He said I'm gonna cry. I believe him. I'm scared already, so
Oh man.
be on the lookout for summer 2024.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Once again, HotHead Relentless, everybody, out everywhere.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Straight up lifestyle, that's the label, that's the movement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.